blew up a little bit. You know, it's just kind of people in my circle just saying, you know, how happy they are for me. But you know, I feel like it's kind of usual for me. You know, I just gotta keep being consistent. So it was a big game, but we gotta focus on tomorrow. So.
Jamari, when someone as young as Malaki has a game like he had, you've seen guys in your career that have gone off on big nights. What have you seen as being the key to doing things consistently in the Big Ten?
Just putting in the work before the game. Like, he always a guy that's gonna get up in the morning and get shots in. So who was surprised that he was gonna have a breakout game like that? It's just a matter of time. And just like he said, just keep putting that work in. That hard work will pay off at the end of the day.
Malaki, how do you carry that momentum forward now, and take the next step in becoming maybe more of a go-to scorer for the team?
Yeah, like I said, just keep being consistent. Keep showing that I can score the ball at a high level each and every night that we play. But you know, not trying to force it, just play my game, and that's pretty much it.
Did you surprise yourself at all during that game, or was it kind of like I was expecting to do this?
Yeah, I didn't surprise myself at all. Like, you know, I know what I can do, so it was just good headshots.
Hey, Malaki, going back to your high school days and first year here in college, has most of your offense kind of come through the flow of the offense? Have you been able to kind of create your own shot and create your own offense? Or, I mean, how would you describe how it's gone over your course of your career?
I feel like it's kind of been both. You know, kind of the flow of the offense, you know, I get my shots in like I did against Nebraska. And then I can also, like, if we're just in like what is it, 4-on-1 in kind of situation. I feel like we just kind of get to the rim and kind of just play off each other. So I feel like I can get my shots off like that too. So.
Jamari, to see Malaki play the way he did on Sunday, you've been in the league long enough to see young guys develop. Just where does Malaki kind of stack up with the way he approaches the game of basketball, his preparation and things like that?
I say he approach it like a pro. Like I say every day, he in there working. And like it all starts before the game, like what you put in during practice, after practice, before practice, stuff like that. So just keep doing that, just keep building up, just keep your confidence out. And you're gonna have plenty of nights like that.
And then for Malaki, just where does that all come from? You know, your love for the game of basketball, your dedication to preparation, just where does that all kind of come from in your basketball history?
Yeah, like just the love of the game for real. You know, I've been playing it basically my whole life, so it's just fun playing. I love basketball.
You were both on from three. How much does that motivate you to see the other guy doing well, and you want to do well from behind the arc as well?
It was good actually. You know, seeing him, he had 2 big threes in overtime, so I was extremely happy for him because you know he can definitely shoot the ball, but sometimes he don't want to shoot it. So, you know, it's definitely good seeing him being confident in shooting the ball.
Same question for you, Jamari. Seeing him make 5 in the first half, what does that do for you and for the team to motivate everyone else to want to take shots and get them up?
Yeah, it gets us going and stuff like that. Especially for me, I'm trying to find him so I get my assists because I know he's gonna knock it down. So I love when I see our players knock down shots. I'm gonna look for him even more.
One of the things that Coach Holtman talked about after the game was you guys did turn the ball over a lot against Nebraska. And I know that's kind of been an issue on and off throughout the season. What are you guys seeing common threads in some of these games, or what do you think? Why do you think that's still an issue at this point in the season?
Just gotta be smarter with it and tougher with the ball. A lot of turnovers come from like unforced errors, like just getting there too deep in the paint, people digging on our balls. So just be tough with it like that, knowing they're coming for it. So just be aware where the other defenders at, things like that.
Is that stuff that in the middle of the season, is that easy to clean up?
Yeah, absolutely. Cause like I say, for they all on us. It's not like other teams making us turn the ball over. Like we turn the ball over ourselves. So once we clean that up, we're just gonna go even a next level.
How does Coach Holtman talk about those kinds of turnovers in a film session?
Just show us a lot, talk to us about it, and just we like really break it down before we enter the game, so we know like okay they're gonna dig on the ball, so we know be tough when you get in there, they're coming for your ball, so things like that. Just talking to us and showing us before. Now it's just us. We just gotta be stronger with it.
Malaki, what's the challenge of trying to carry that over into games?
You talking about turnovers?
Yeah, like trying to carry over the things that you're going over in film and trying to actually cut down on the turnovers.
I feel like it's just really in practice. Like we gotta kind of focus on in practice, and then I feel like if we keep doing it in practice, it's definitely going to go over to the game. So just gotta keep being consistent on not turning the ball over and kind of just making the right and simple play.
If you have a bad turnover in practice, is there a punishment?
Not
Yeah,
really.
11.
Yeah, 11. Sometimes it just
Yeah.
kind of just depends,
Yeah.
but yeah.
We go live, we'll play games, and whoever have turnovers, we have to run 11 seconds, which is half court and back in full court. So it's kind of a little punishment. Definitely focus on that area a lot.
Malachi, how has having to deal with Jamari in practice helped you when real games come along? Because, you know, he's kind of established himself over the years as one of the better defenders in the Big Ten. So when the games start, is it kind of like, you know, man, I'll have to deal with him now. This is almost easier.
Yeah, I'll probably say that because, you know, he's one of the best defenders in the league, like you said. He definitely pushes me in practice. Definitely got to keep the ball tighter. And, you know, when I dribble, make sure, you know, he can't get it. So it's definitely been good for me.
Do you think that carries over into games then because you're not dealing with him anymore? So you think that's helping you offensively?
Oh, yeah, but, you know, me and him go back and forth in practice too. So, you know, it's competitive.
Jamari, obviously playing at Penn State, you would have been at Indiana once or twice at least in your career. Just what can you tell him about what he's in for tomorrow? It's one of the great arenas in the country, right?
Right. Yeah, one of the loudest in the Big Ten. I tell them like how, especially how they gym build, it get very, very loud. So just make sure we go there, stay poised, and just do us. Like don't go over doing anything. Just take care of the details that we gotta take care of. We're like the income at the end of the game. But I definitely told him that's one of the loudest places we're gonna play in the Big Ten for sure.
Were you guys ever able to pull one off over there? Or?
Yeah, we did actually. We had all our games was close over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you see with them? Have you had a chance to scout them yet, or watch them on TV, or look at film, or what do you see out of Indiana?
Yeah, we've been scouting them since just then practice. Just they like this another Big Ten team. They're gonna play hard the whole game, so just come out there, try to set the rules from the jump ball and things like that, and just rebound the ball. They got some good bigs that crash the board, so that's one thing we're struggling on during the season. Also is rebounding, so that's something we're going into the game focusing on.
Malaki, anything you noticed with Indiana, just from what you've seen? It looks like they've got two really good bigs. You guys got two really good bigs, and then everybody kind of fills in around them. What do you see?
Like you said, it's a Big Ten game, so you know it's gonna be physical, especially on the rebound. So you know everybody got to rebound. It's not just the bigs. Definitely for me, I got to go in there a little bit more, as coach would say. So yeah, it's gonna be a physical game, but it's gonna be fun too.
They're like one of the best teams in the country at 2-point field goal percentage defense. What do they do that makes it hard to score inside the 3-point line?
Just play physical, not try to let our bigs get to the spots, not let us come on ball screens like we want to and things like that. So just execute our game plan as we're going into that, things like that, and bring a real attitude.
Does that put any extra pressure on maybe guys like yourselves, like to create from the perimeter and do things like that to try to open things up down low?
Yeah, I would say yeah, and especially for me, like a point guard. So my job is to get everyone good shots, open shots, and get them to their spots, things like that. So just come out there and be physical and execute our game plan. Once we execute, we feel like no one can stop us in the country. So just go out there and do that.
Jamari, for you, you're 11 games in here to your time at Ohio State. Has this been so far what you thought it would be?
Yeah, absolutely. Other than the games that got canceled, everything else, yes, sir. I'm glad I made the decision to come here.
And what makes you say that?
Just starting from just the love, the locker room, the coaches, things like that. Then also just the basketball, like we're playing at a high level every night, things like that. Just playing with my teammates, being on the court with them. Me expanding my game, getting better, and things like that. So it's been everything I wanted and I wish for. Now we just gotta go finish, go get us some championships.
I'll ask one more. Jamari, the game the other night, Cedric, Russell, Jimmy Sotos, Michi, it seemed like everybody had a hand in you guys winning the game. At some point, came in and made a good play. Just how big is that for everybody on the roster to get in the game and have a hand in winning the game? Everybody had to be really happy coming home after
Right.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. That would make us so good. We got so many weapons, and we deep. Like anybody could come off the bench and have a great night at any type of any game. So I feel like that just make us more dangerous on the court. Like you don't have to worry about everybody, even the bench players. So we love to see that happen and things like that. Their hard work paying off also.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thank y'all.